This is true. No, I thought Smitterini. That's why. Very.
He would think this very funny.
It is funny. Um, I've been asked from some blogger about this. You had the idea, I remember talking to you about it, that you loved Fabrizio De André.
Yes.
And once you said that you were going to cover some of his songs. Is this still an idea or not?
Well, yes, I did sing a little bit of one in our movie, A Dream of Life. It's Amore Kavai, am I saying it right?
Yeah,
is
yeah.
one of my favorites. And it's still a project for the future, and I will do that.
Okay, thank you. We tell Italian fans they will be happy. Yesterday, you spoke about your coming to Europe during the Iraqi attack from USA because you wanted to feel the shame about war that you didn't feel in your country.
Well, I said I wanted more. I was ashamed of that my country did not respond. I wanted to feel the opposite. I wanted to feel the energy of the people of Europe who had the courage and the unity to rise up and march. I mean, what the Italian people did with all the flags and million people marching, and we were in Paris and Germany and London, people by the millions, and in my own country that did not happen. And because people feared so much after the September 11th, and they forgot who they were. They forgot, that we are a strong people, and what we should have been. They acted out of fear, and they let the Bush administration go into Iraq out of fear, and it was wrong. It was immoral. It helped to destroy our economy, our relations with many countries, and the possibility of having some kind of heightened dialogue with the Middle East. And I thought that September 11th was a tragic but important opportunity, instead of retaliating, to open up dialogue, to try to raise communication. And so what I was saying is I was ashamed of how my country and the people reacted, and very proud of the way that Europe reacted, and certainly the way Italy reacted.
But the strange thing what's happening now is that Europe is looking at the States because you seem to have an hope for the future after Obama that we don't have in this moment. Can you feel it?
Well, the thing is, there's hope, yes, but things in America are very difficult. They're not good in America either. This British petroleum oil spill is a tragedy. Our economy is going to suffer. The environment's going to suffer. It's already going into Florida. It's going to be very, very bad. It's going to be very bad for the Obama administration. There are no jobs in certain cities like Detroit. All across America, people are feeling the impact of the failure of banks, of corruption. But these are things that in the year 2000, Ralph Nader was speaking about, warning people about the environment, warning people about corruption in the banks and big business, but nobody listened. And now we are suffering not only because of the Bush administration, but because of all these repercussions. The difference is, though, America is a very young country, and we are very arrogant, and it's very hard to keep the country down too long, and there is a lot of opportunity there. So hopefully, I feel that we were trying to get on a good track. I have to say that this oil spill is very demoralizing. I actually wake up in the middle of the night shuddering. It's just, not only did 11 people get killed, but it's the wildlife, the fish, everything, all of these things that actually we have predicted in songs, like Don't Say Nothing. I have been fearing this for a long time because of the deregulation safety rules. And but I think that what we have to do, sometimes bad things inspire people too. I am hoping that this oil spill will wake people up globally and see that, we are letting these big companies just not only rob us and tax us, but destroy our water, our land, our wildlife. And if we don't wake up, we're going to really be left with a dead planet. So hopefully someone like Obama, who is working really hard, he is innately a good man. He is our first black president. It shows quite a bit of progression on the part of America. But also there is a lot of strife, and hopefully we can learn from strife. It's not just hoping, well, if we're doing good, maybe everybody will do good. Maybe people say, we are also struggling. We are globally struggling for different reasons, but we're globally struggling, but we're alive. I mean, I have friends who are battling cancer. I have lost friends, Robert Mapplethorpe at 42, who wanted to live, who was so productive, my own husband. I have known so many people who, the best thing that we have is life, who could not hold on to their life because of illness or disease. And for that's the first thing when we wake up. We should think, oh my God, I'm alive. I have another day. I can feel my blood. Everything else is luxury after breath, food, and water. And if we get to our basics and be grateful for that, we can rebuild.
Thank you. This is an hope word.
Yeah. Sorry to talk so much.
No. Thank you so much for talking so much. How do you see the future as an artist? Are you optimistic? No.
Well, yes. I mean, the future, I'm worried about our environment. I worry so much, not just for all of us and myself, but my children. My daughter is a strong environmentalist, and I see how it just frightens and torments her to see what is happening in our world environmentally. But I also am so excited about what the new generations are doing. Again, I have a son and daughter, 27. My daughter's birthday is today, so I'm thinking of her.
How old is she?
23. Jessie is 23 today. She plays piano. She has learned how to make paper, how to make books, how to be self-sufficient. She's studying green architecture. These young people who have such an awareness and an ability and a sense of the new technology are the hope of the world. So, I'm pinning my hopes on them.
Yeah, good. Do you know Torino quite well, right? Because you've been here many times.
I'm still learning about it. I'm still learning. Yeah. So.
And are you in search of Pinocchio still?
I'm always in search of Pinocchio, but I don't even have to search for him. He is always with me. He is one. Pinocchio walks with me just like William Blake or my father or my husband. Pinocchio has always been with me. It's one of the most beautiful stories, as I said, in all of literature. I think really a metaphor for human life. In fact, I received an honorary doctorate from Pratt Institute, one of the most important art institutes in America, where Robert Mapplethorpe went to school. And they gave me a doctorate and asked me to speak to the graduation class. And I said to them that we are all Pinocchio, because we go out into the world, we want to do good, we want to please our parents, we want to do the right thing, but sometimes we go off our path, we make mistakes, we upset our parents, and we just make bad decisions. But like Pinocchio, if we remember who we are and follow our conscience and go back into ourselves, then we will find our path and redeem ourselves, just like Pinocchio. It is the story of youth and mistakes and evolution and redemption. And on the way, Pinocchio becomes himself a real boy. So I just counseled the young people, if you make mistakes, just do as Pinocchio, like in the song. I pick myself up, dust myself off, and start all over again. So, Pinocchio is always with me.
Thank you. Thank you so much.